Geekdom. This is Chipmunk doing another reaction. Today we're reacting to a video from Man's channel. I stated that I wanted to check out what some more of what's coming up as far as just like animes and stuff. If y'all don't know, I'm a big anime fan. I like a lot of different animes. More into the slice of life comedies, but I do enjoy other type of animes as well. We're checking out biggest upcoming anime of spring 2025. So yeah, check out Anime in the description below. Excellent channel. I look at a lot of videos and stuff from his channel. Let's check out his picks for biggest upcoming anime of spring.
Spring is just a step away, and we all know what this entails. Yeah, you guessed it, new anime.
Oh.
And as usual, every season we prepare a list just for you of all the new anime of spring for 2025. A lot of new titles and series are dropping this season, and I'm just super excited.
I know Fire Force, know of the Vigilante.
Will keep us a surprise for you all.
One Punch Man, I already know about that one.
You guys are pumped and ready to dive in. Let's not delay any further.
Are they getting a new season?
Get to it. First up, we have
Witch Watch.
Did
see this already, did reaction for it.
Romance. This series
Some
is
I
about
would
a
watch.
graduated witch and her ogre familiar living together. She has a crush on him so bad, and he was practically blackmailed into becoming her familiar. The fit is going to hit the shan real fast with such a combination with how she keeps trying to woo him with her magical antics and womanly charms. But yeah, he isn't going to be swayed the least, especially that easily, since he is more concerned about the prophecy that will take her life after a year in trying his best to prevent such an outcome. This show is funny, comedic, with a lot of supernatural magical antics and a sprinkle of romance, the perfect combination for all watchers and ages. Up next, we have the brilliant healer's new life in the shadows.
Haven't heard of this one.
The long-awaited and most demanded to receive an adaptation by fans of the light novel is finally coming to Crunchyroll on April 1st. And no, this isn't an April Fool's prank, it's the real deal. After all this time, finally the light novel with the same name, or for short, Yami Healer, is finally receiving an adaptation with the release of its key visual, its teaser trailer, and even an anime poster. The fans are just so excited for this anime being adapted, and as one of the fans of the light novel, I am only hoping that it won't be butchered or ruined by animation or by any changes to the story. Yami Healer isn't your conventional fantasy.
Hopefully, that does tend to happen sometimes.
The best part, it's not isekai. Up next, we have the Children of Shunji family. What do you expect would happen if the only barrier that stood in your way for years stopped you from getting what you wanted, finally crumbling and falling down? This is exactly the story of this family and its 7 siblings. 2 guys and 5 girls. Now for the educated guessers and those that watch enough anime, you can already see that this is a recipe for disaster. However, for those who don't know, the Shunji siblings' lives are rocked sideways and flipped 180 degrees when their father, quote-unquote, reveals to them a secret that he has been hiding from them for 18 years. Apparently, the siblings are not blood-related at all, and are actually all adopted.
So that's how you're going to play this out. Y'all know how this goes.
But for the rest of them, they're all just adopted and living as siblings. Well, Arata is going to have his work cut out for him dealing with the sudden changes that are coming to his life, fighting with the feelings he has for his sisters, and vice versa. It might feel for some like the plot of a hentai, but trust me, the show is deeper than you think and deserves being one of the top anime of the season. So you bet your butt you should watch it and keep it in your library. And up next, we have Kowloon Generic Romance. There just couldn't be an anime more straightforward than this. When you think about it, it is straightforward as the title implies. Just 2 oppositely minded co-workers that are going out together every now and then and inviting each other to taste certain delicacies that Kowloon can offer.
See, it's another anime with good looking food. I can always go for that.
Or want to try new things.
Anime with some good looking food.
The nostalgia this place gives him. While his co-worker Kujirai is the complete opposite, always wanting to do something new, experience new things, and venture into the unknown. The 2 seem to have their awkward moments and their romantic moments as well. Just what any generic romance could entail. Until it didn't. This series is far off from a generic series and is hiding things from its heroine behind a facade. And it all went down crumbling after she saw one certain picture that flipped everything upside down for her. How will she deal with the new situation and her growing feelings? Well, who knows? And we won't know until we watch it.
Oh.
Next we have I'm the Evil Lord of an
I'm actually intrigued on that one. I'll watch that one.
Ever seen someone try so freaking hard to be a tyrant but still fail and end up gaining the love and appreciation of all his subjects? Well, today you will, and this guy is what we call in gaming a tryhard. He is trying so hard and going out of his way to decree laws, legislations, and all that political mumbo-jumbo just to be a tyrant, when in reality he is being a good leader and decreeing exactly what his intergalactic empire needed all along, increasing his popularity. Now, you might ask why go that far, right? Well, in his previous life, he was an honest, down-to-earth man with a seemingly loving wife and a good life in general. However, all that changed the moment he was betrayed by said wife and killed.
Oh my
Reincarnating
gosh.
as the son of an intergalactic ruler, he decides
I'm not really
that
into like
change
giant robot
must
stuff.
happen.
So this
And
looks
in
like
this
it's something I
world,
wouldn't
there's
go
only
to.
those that are trampled on,
But
and
the
those
concept
that
of the
trample
story
on
sounds
others.
interesting.
And this time he is going to be the latter. Try as hard as you can, you will never be a tyrant, my dear young band. He has the power, the money, and the woman. He just lacks the malice and true villainy to be a tyrant. And up next here we have your former. Okay, so if this anime doesn't change your mind about AI, then nothing will, and humanity is most likely do. I am more than happy being a slave to the AI overlords, and you should too.
Nope.
Okay, maybe it's not that bad just yet. I'm just being dramatic, don't mind me.
It's definitely coming
Subject
up.
at hand, in an alternate
It's definitely
future, a deadly disease spreads between people, and the only way to hold it at bay is by applying to your form of technology, a smart thread invention of sorts that holds the disease at bay, and managed to save a lot of lives, except that it came with a heavy price. And that price is that you could kiss privacy goodbye forever. You see, this technology records everything you do, see, hear, and even feel. In this time and age, there is also now detectives that specialize in diving.
It sounds like a Black Mirror
to solve crimes.
concept of an
My character
episode.
is one of those with the IQ, so how she fried the brains of all her previous AI assistants trying to keep
Well,
up
that
with
the
her.
thing with the eye, if y'all remember that
Smart and
episode
amazing
on Black
detective is
Mirror?
about to face the hardest case in her
It
life.
recorded everything
due
you
to the
seen.
spreading of a viral disease capable of ending life as we know it. And up next we have Anne Shirley. Some of you might find this name familiar from the Netflix series a few years ago. However, only true anime legends know that this show existed long before that. Back when there were no smartphones, no cable, television, and yes, no internet. This is one of the most iconic books and novels ever and was adapted multiple times throughout the years in hopes of grasping the epicness and beauty of this novel. This story revolves around a small family of two old geezers that are hoping to adopt a boy to help them with their work on their farm and accidentally end up adopting Anne, the girl with an imagination the size of the galaxy, and with dreams that wouldn't even fit in our galaxy. However,
So what that means is that the anime will come onto Netflix as well? I've never heard of this.
Makes that mistake. Over the course of a few days, Anne proves to them that she is much more capable than they give credit for, and far more capable than any boy they would have adopted. The story is pretty straightforward, fun, and offers a lot of lessons, and now this show is back with a modern twist. And up next we have the Dinner Table Detective. It's time for some mystery, a little bit of fun, and a lot of bullying. This is how you can sum up the life of this character who is the heiress of the Hosho group. Being a rookie detective earns her the snarky and biting remarks of both her colleague and her butler both alike. These two sharp-tongued individuals are going
Not
to
the butler.
break this helpless woman so hard
I would-
she will start rethinking her life choices and what led her to such an outcome in the first
Oh,
place. With all that berating and sharp-tongued
So I was about to
remarks,
say, you can get rid of the butler.
will never be broken.
But she probably loves him too much, I guess.
And up for the next case
Probably
to
like
try
he's
and
been in
solve
her
it.
life for a long
Get
time.
paraded from
So
here to China trying to
bullying
do
and stuff,
It's
taking
a
crap
healthy
from your
combination
butler
between the
is
two, and
probably
I'm
just
positive that
something
you
that's
guys will
the
enjoy.
norm.
Up next we have Shin Samurai Den Yaiba. Is there a new trend I didn't know about old anime being revived? Like seriously, first it was Anne Shirley, now this? What's next? Dai? Oh, wait, they already did. Never mind. For those that saw the teaser trailer of the series, I bet you guys noticed something weirdly familiar about the art style of it. Well, you see, that is because the series is being published and overseen by none other than Gosho Aoyama, the creator of the titular character and fan favorite Conan from Case Closed. I mean, honestly, this shouldn't come as a surprise. Yaiba is the spitting image of Conan, just with spikier hair. I even dare say that if they even share a universe, then he might even be a cousin of his, just like it was with Kaito. The main character Yaiba was inspired from none other than the greatest swordsman ever, Musashi Miyamoto. So you can bet your ass that this anime is going to be good and won't disappoint. And up next we have, can a boy and girl friendship hold up? The eternal question of whether guys and girls can ever be truly only friends returns as an anime title. What do you guys think? Can a girl and guy truly have no feelings for one another except for pure friendship? Personally,
I don't know about the no feelings because you're always going to develop a feeling. But I still feel like you can be friends, maybe.
Returning to the matter at hand, these two friends have been keeping up appearances for the past 2 years without anything happening that could impact the status quo that they share for now. However, everything is about to change once the catalyst is added into the equation, and just like a chemical reaction, things are about to get interesting with these two, especially after the return of the main character's first crush. So stack up on the popcorn, be ready for one hell of a ride. And up next we have Haite Kudasai, Takamine-san. Okay, are they seriously running out of ideas on how to activate powers? Like, for all the other things that they could possibly pick from, they chose this? Just imagine someone explaining that power to you. He'd be like, yeah, sure, you can change time, but the activation for it is, well, taking off your underwear. Yeah, the world is...
That is great.
Tips, for sure. But to do so, you are going to have to take off your panties and bra to change time and alter reality into a more suiting one that you wished for. I swear to God,
this is fan service for real.
That is exactly how this school goddess managed to become such an A-lister student, and even managed to score the position of student body president in her first year of high school.
She kind of even looks like old girl from high school did.
Not after Shiro saw what she was doing in the gym room, and during her test when she took off her panties, and suddenly her test score changed to an A. He calls her out on it, but being such a pushover and head over heels for her beauty, he becomes her closet carrying extra underwear for her and putting them on her every day during the day whenever she needs to alter reality.
Fan service.
I'm not so sure I'm excited for this one, but I gotta say, it's coming up. And up next we have Black Butler, Emerald Witch Arc. Finally, it is time for the release of the long-awaited Season 5 in the series after they teased a part of what to expect in it.
I thought Black Butler was over. I haven't seen anything with Black Butler in so long. I actually thought it was over.
Couldn't stop themselves from wondering when will Season 5 be. We finally have our answer. The titular duo Sebastian the Butler from Hell and his master Ciel Phantom Hive will be returning soon in this season.
Black Butler used to be Black Butler used to be so popular.
Notorious forest of the werewolves, where
like at conventions you would see Black Butler a lot.
Never come out alive after suffering the force.
Planning on trying to do a couple of conventions
as a price for their curiosity.
Here in the next couple months, so hopefully.
Is the domain of a witch and is going to be a dangerous mission to complete and dispel the curse on that place shrouded in fog and mystery. And up next we have From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman. Okay, is it just me or is this guy the spitting image of Rudius' dad? I mean, he really looks like him, like, a lot. And funny enough, he is a sword instructor himself. This man living in the countryside in the middle of nowhere is about to have his life, routine, and peace of mind flipped upside down after one of the students that has racked up quite the reputation to her name visits him and explains that from this moment onward, he has been appointed as a special instructor of the Knights of Liberian's Order. Something that comes to him as a surprise, seeing as his previous pupils have been doing great for themselves and as far as he is concerned no longer needs him and exceeded him in power and level as well. His new position is going to bring him a lot of pain and stress, to say the least, and being surrounded all the time by his pupils and new students, the man will lament on those happy times when he had free time for himself to just enjoy and not do anything. And up next we have Fire Force Season 3. Oh my god.
Know about this one.
Finally, after half a decade, 5 long-ass years, this series is back for its 3rd season, and not just that, Season 3 Part 2 is also scheduled for release in 2025 as well. It has been so long that I have forgotten what already happened in the previous seasons, and I might probably
you lied. You lied.
Again, but
I was gonna have to rewatch Fire Force because I sure enough forgot.
And it's finally returning, and I couldn't be happier. The plot of the series is still unknown, however. From the teaser trailer that you just saw, you know that shit is about to get real with new villains revealed, and Shinra and Arthur training you just know that things are about to get serious and that the creators and animators of the series have prepared us battles that will leave us.
Because it's like some animes you think they just gave up on.
Season 2. Speaking of Breathless, the second
I
season
still gotta
of
watch
Windbreaker
this.
is here.
I gotta watch the first
Ending
season.
The series so abruptly, all the fans
I have not watched it
clamored
yet.
for more of this cool-ass show. After the great success of Tokyo Revengers as a genre, this series capitalized on that success and managed to build a name for itself with just one season to its name. And now, with the release of Season 2, we can expect more fights, skirmishes, battles, and even turf wars to ensue. Nothing and no one, not even your mother, is safe. However, one thing we can guarantee, that our beloved Bofurim are going to beat up anyone that threatens the peace they fight so hard to keep in their streets and won't let anyone spread their evil or bully the weak, not on their watch.
Yeah.
And up next we have
Lazarus. I did a reaction on this one.
Humanity on the line, espionage, evil doctor from hell wanting to destroy the world. What more could you ask for from an anime?
Why are you doing Lazarus?
It even has good animation from what I
I
saw.
was about to put my hands up. Like, what the hell?
It's quite simple.
Pointing a gun and
Creates
stuff?
a medicine to cure all doctors, disappears, and then the doctor reappears 3 years later claiming this medicine will kill everyone that took it in 3 years. Well, that's an alarm if I've ever heard one.
Oh, yeah.
The once thought to be savior of mankind became its greatest doom and enemy. A team of exceptional people formed of 5 members will have to find this doctor and stop his diabolical plan before things go south, and millions die as a consequence of their failure to complete their mission. The doctor isn't an easy catch, however. They will have to deploy all their collective skills to use if they hope of catching this guy in time. I don't know about you guys, but I am actually looking forward to this one, and
I am too.
I'm super excited about it. And up next we have
My
My Hero
Hero
Academia Vigilante. A spin-off story of the heroes that work in the dark to serve the light. They are assassins. Wait, what? Don't mind me, I am just tired and hungry by now and just spouting nonsense. But seriously, these heroes aren't like the pros we are used to. They have no hero license.
I'm looking forward to this one as well.
Use their powers to fight villains in public. That's why they are called illegal vigilantes. Kind of like how Spider-Man, Punisher, and Moon Knight are, the cool guys. The cool
The
kids club,
cool guy.
And for those that are excited for the series, expecting to see familiar faces, I hate to break it to you, but the events of this show take place before the main story begins.
Punisher seems to be a lot of people's
you can already see
favorite
that
vigilante.
Eraserhead shows up in the show, so who knows? Maybe we will see some of the cameos along the way. It's quite an interesting way to introduce the vigilantes to the universe of My Hero, and I am all for it. And up next we have Aharen-san wa Hakarane.
Oh my gosh.
Their weird antics.
You definitely pronounced it way better than I could.
Its male lead that looks like a delinquent are back for yet another season filled with fun, joy, jokes, and even more shenanigans from the duo. Or should I say, the trio. Yeah, you heard that right. A new student is transferred to that class, and almost immediately, Aharen-san and her build up a friendship along with Matsubushi-san. 3 of them are going to wreak havoc, that's for sure. And I can't wait for the series to drop such scenes and situations and see what they'll be getting themselves into. And up next we have Go Loser
Ranger.
Season 2. The ranger that wants to destroy the status quo between humans and
I
beasts
actually
is
want to
back
get
for
this
yet
suit
another season of action-packed
in
battles and
cosplay.
even more plots. The video so far about this season is very scarce, and the teaser trailer.
But not his letter though, not the main
Not explaining
character's
much of what
letter.
is going
I want
on
to get a
for
different letter.
series, But one thing caught
But
my attention.
I
is
wanted
the fact
to
that
do
Red
the
Ranger is
cosplay
actually
for
sent
it.
to Indeed. Well, I am not really sure how that scene is going to play out in Season 2, but one thing I am sure about is that the season is going to keep us at the edge of our seats. And last but not least, I have the beginning after the end. I bet I fooled you guys long enough to think I wasn't about to mention this masterpiece finally being animated now, didn't I? After the successful adaptation of everyone's beloved manhwa Solo Leveling, fans began to speculate whether this manhwa that has been known for being so notorious and such a huge fan base was going to receive the same treatment or not. And we finally got our answer. The fan-favorite manhwa beginning after the end is finally coming to our screens in all its glory, and if it's anything on par with the Solo Leveling animation, then I can die with a satisfied smile on my face. But not without watching the show, of course. This has been one of my favorite manhwas of all time, along with Solo Leveling, and manhwa that many of you also know by the name of Nano Machine. The day I see all 3 of those manhwas animated is going to be glorious. I won't go into much detail about this particular anime since I already have made a detailed video about it that you can check down in the description below. But with this, we conclude this.
So that was Man's picks of the biggest upcoming anime of 2023. Some of them I did know about, some of them I didn't know about, but did watch the first seasons and stuff of, like Go Go Loser Rangers. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I am looking forward to seeing. There's a lot of stuff for this on here that I'm like, I wouldn't mind seeing, that I never even heard of. Like the last one he was talking about, I haven't heard of that anime. Interested, I'm like, yeah, if it's on par with Solo Leveling, definitely I'm looking forward to seeing how that one goes. But yeah, especially Solo Leveling was a lot of people's favorites. A lot of people. I've done a poll, and a lot of people were looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what is happening with a lot of these. Fire Force, I have to rewatch some of it because again I forgot. It's been so long of some of the events and stuff that was happening. But yeah, definitely looking forward to a lot of these. Y'all let me know which animes y'all looking forward to seeing this spring down in the comments. If you like this video, please put a like on the video. If you'd like to subscribe to see some more of my reactions and other type videos, please do. Thank you all so much for jumping on and giving me a try. I really do appreciate it. Please do take care of yourselves and others. Peace and geekdom.